Now then, people, good morning and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. To you here before 10 a.m, man. Early bird catches the first worm and all that jazz. Hope you're all doing well. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. This morning, obviously, means 10 days now. 10 days. The timer is a ticking. Yeah, the timer is a ticking. Leeds United have 10 days to get business done. Let's not forget, we have to give them some hope, a very slim hope for me at this moment in time, but they did get 5 players over the line in the last week of the last window last summer, okay? There's nothing to say that might happen again, right? That could happen again. Let's hope and pray. Let's hope and pray. Alhamdulillah, hallelujah, amen. Please, please the footballing gods, because this summer you have been harsh to us. We have seen Kamara leave. Everyone said he was shit. Now they're like, no, he's not shit. We've seen the crown jewels, Archie Gray, leave. What was even more frustrating last night, as he came onto the pitch, Rutter said, don't go to bed just yet. Just my thoughts on that. We did a great reaction to it last night, which was lit. There was 1.6k people in the stream. It's nearly at 10k already, and it's not even been a couple of hours. Amazing. Thank you so much for the support. This is not on Gio, though. Please, please, if I can ask you to do anything, leave the lad alone. Let him go and, let him go. It's done. It's done. Yeah? Rutter, you will be missed, as will Somerville, another one. They'll all be missed, but they're not Leeds players anymore. So, I have to draw a line under it. Still, Gray stings me, but hey, Gray's one of the boys, innit? You know what I mean? Rutter stings as well, but yeah. So that's happened now. So Leeds have probably the smallest squad in the division. Not probably the smallest squad. We can dress it up any which way we want now. I mean, this is quite an alarming stat. And again, this is why it's like we have 10 days. Please don't let it down. Please don't let the side down. Parag Radrisani Marat. Yeah? Please don't let it down, because this is an alarming, a very alarming statistic. Leeds now have just 13 outfield players in the first team squad who have had more than 20 appearances for the club. That's alarming. The total number of club appearances by permanent Leeds players to have left the club this summer is now up to over 1,300. And we only have 13 currently that have played more than 20 appearances. It's really, really poor. It's thin. It's threadbare. This is an issue for me. As I always told you, Johnny Rowe leads soon. That doesn't look like it's happening either, because John Percy from The Telegraph, who gets a hell of a lot right, has reported this morning that a deal is very, very close between Johnny Rowe and Marseille. I mean, we're not surprised, are we? If we're being honest. If I'm being honest, we're not surprised. He said Marseille have submitted a third bid for Rowe over the weekend, loan with an obligation to buy, total cost around 13.5 million. And this is where, this is where I know we ain't getting Clark. Yeah, if you think you're getting Clark, after a deal's been done for 13.5 million, which is loan with an obligation to buy, which is also something Leeds United could have easily done, totaling 13.5 million, if we're not getting that over the line, trust me when I say you're not paying 20 to 25 million for Jack Clark. It's pie in the sky. Surely anybody who believes we get Clark can understand that. Like, Johnny Rowe is, okay, not quite at Jack Clark's level now, but probably will get there. And he's younger and can grow with Leeds, etc., etc., etc. You know the drill, right? This is why it's pie in the sky. But talks ongoing say that an expectation that a deal will be agreed before the window closes, okay? So it looks like he's going to go. He's off the list. Although I've felt that he's been off the list for a while because the stories about Jack Clark came out. Leeds know about him. Fucking, like my mate said to me the other day, I know about Megan Fox, you know? Leeds hold an interest in Jack Clark. I hold an interest in Rhea Ripley. It means fuck all. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get in. Got you live as well. Big up. Jack Colchester says, first time I managed to catch the beginning of a stream. Big up to you, mate. Play that guitar. Joe says, mate, even I'm in slim hope territory here. Listen, we've got 10 days. We have to cling on to the hope that they got 5 in the last 7 days. It can be done, and it should be done. If it doesn't get done, we will be there. We will be there. Good morning, Mike. Mike sent me a story last night doing the rounds about Jacob Murphy to Leeds United. Won't happen. Jacob Murphy started on the right-hand side for Newcastle on Saturday. Jacob Murphy played Champions League football last season. They don't have a right-sided player. They're stacked on the left with Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon. On the right, Almiron's going. Jacob Murphy. Leeds United don't get Jacob Murphy. I would argue as well, like his contractual obligations, having been promoted to the Premier League, staying there, then having got Champions League football, that comes with wage increases as well. So that's pie in the sky for me as well. Blame Brighton for that rather than Rutter, 100%. It's even less now. Now we want Farker to go show me the money a la Jerry Maguire. I don't want Farker to go. No offence. Oh, here we go. It's Monday, but Tuesday morning, be nice. No offence, but your fans are delusional. You're not getting top 6. I disagree with you. Just an average gamer. You have sold 110 million worth of players, probably more than that. And you owe 140 million to other clubs. Wrong. You're not going up. Farker will leave end of season. Okay, again, wrong. If we don't go up, he'll probably be sacked before then. But yeah, you've got your numbers wrong. It's probably why you're just an average gamer. If you got them right, you might be an amazing gamer. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Who do you support anyway, bro? Who do you support? Let me know. 49ers don't sign players, make them suffer by boycotting the club short. We say that, but it won't happen. But hey, Mamo Benson, right? Sign Ljubicic, drive there yourself and bring him home. I'm losing patience. Yeah, we'll talk on Ljubicic. That's what we're here for. 30 days since Bogle, and all we've had is a 30-second phone call for Rowe. Class that, 100%. I hope you're wrong, mate. I hope you're wrong about that. Ljubicic wants Leeds, apparently. They want €5 million. Just pay. Yeah, we're going to get into that as well. Joe, isn't it just spin and it'll be loans are us? What do you mean, what's spin? What's been said that's spin? You mean, like, about them holding interest in players? Yeah, no, I agree. Because, like I say, you're not getting Jack Clark if you can't get Johnny Rowe. It's as simple as that. Cass Mohammed says, I'm so deflated. I hear no chance we get 5. I'm not saying we get 5. I think we'll get 4. But my point is they got 5 in 7 days, so it can be done. Yeah? Can be done. Morning Laura says, Morning Joe, managed to catch a live for the first time in a while. Disappointed window, need a player before Chef Wednesday at least. Emma says, this squad will not get us top 6. We need to wake up. It will, Emma. It will. 100%. Hopefully no injuries and stuff, but it will. Like, I think we do too much. Like, I could go through the rest of championship squads. It's still, right. Melier, okay, question marks. Bogle gets in 95% of teams. Rodon is one of the best centre-backs in the division. Yes, he's not started well, but he's still one of the best. 95% of teams. Pascal Struijk is one of the best. 95% of teams. Junior Firpo, best left-back in the league. 95% of teams. Even Ampadu, our captain, 100% of teams. Alongside him, you've got Gruev or Rothwell. Rothwell was in a promotion-winning team last season on the bench. He's a good squad player, gets into 90%. Gets into, say, 50% starters, but still a great squad player. Gruev, the same. Willie Nonto, let's not say that he doesn't walk into most teams because he does. There's only probably Jack Clark and Johnny Rowe that I would say had competition on the left-hand side for him. Pirro, yes, he's not a 10, but Pirro walks into the most of teams. Mateo Joseph, Starboy, we're all over him. Dan James, again, gets into most of teams. So, like, to say that that isn't enough for top 6, who's better than us? Who's better than us? Burnley? Sheffield United probably have a better lever at this point. Who else are you taking? Who else have better teams? They might be better coached. Like I look at Sunderland. They've only played 2 games, but they've been coached really well and they look good. Okay, yeah. Do they have a better squad than us? No, they don't. Who else? I think we do too much. Like, this isn't a mid-table champ. It's still enough. I still want more, let me just say that. But to say that it's not top 6 worthy and we're doomed and all that sort of stuff, it's a little bit too much. Matthew, in the last week of the window, we got Joel Pirro, Joe Rodon, Jed Spence, Ilya Gruev and Glenn Kamara. Now, compare their seasons last season. They were all exemplary. Even Pirro had a good season with 13 goals. Yeah? So all them there were done in the last week. So it can be done. It can be done. It can be done. So don't lower your expectations is what I'm saying. Expect 4 players. Demand them. Don't lower it and say, yeah, they've left it too late. I'll accept 2 at this point. No, you still want 5, 4. It can be done. Because if you can bring in Joe Rodon, Jed Spence, Joel Pirro, Glenn Kamara and Ilya Gruev last summer, you can do it this summer. Morning, Joe Fan TV. Morning, George. A good result for you last night. No, it's not like it's not. They just don't want to spend as much. Ultimately, they don't want to spend as much. So ultimately, that's the model that we have, right? This is the model that we have. Is they want to flip. They want to be able to flip the script. They want to be able to flip the script. 1 second. 1 second, I'm just getting a call. Sorry about this, folks. Sorry, just give me a second. Sorry about this. It's my daughter, just being a knob. Sorry. Okay. Let's go. Norwich wouldn't have loaned. Oh, right. Okay. So you're doing them a favour. Right. So Norwich would have. Right. It's loan with an obligation to buy. Don't. Right. So is this what we're doing now? It's like, okay, well, they got him for 13.5 million loan with an obligation. Well, we could have paid 13.5 million if you expect us to pay 25. Again, too kind to them. Don't be giving it all. Oh, well, you know, they wouldn't have loaned. Of course they would. It's about bread. It's about money. They're not bothered. Do you really think they're bothered? The total package is 13.5 million, and people expect us to pay 20 to 25 for Jack Clark. You're smoking. You're smoking. Sorry about this, folks. I have more hope getting a season ticket. We might not have to wait as long, mate, because I'd imagine the waiting list will go down soon if this carries on. I don't think it's a priority. I know it's all about opinions, but I don't, just because we have 3 options there. No worries, mate, no worries. Ljubicic stinks of a Miri deal last season. No, Largy Ramzani's staying in Spain and signed a new deal, mate, I believe. Right, let's just talk about Ljubicic before we go to some more of your comments. Just 1 second. Right, just... Okay, so let's just quickly have a look at this. Here we go. So, player definitely wants to go to Leeds United, pushing for transfer to Wolves. This is the back page as well to the Bild Sports newspaper. Obviously, I can't read that, but it says, Ljubicic will unbegdick zu Leeds. And this is what it means. So, on Monday, Kicker reported Cologne aren't convinced by the 4 million bid table by Leeds for Ljubicic. It was also said Leeds will have to make an improved offer to sign the 26-year-old this summer. Kicker's claim is relayed by Tuesday's Bild, and their title says the midfielder definitely wants to go to Leeds. So that's what that says. Ljubicic definitely want to Leeds. So that's that. And it goes on to say, it's pointed out that Cologne sporting director Christian Keller didn't accept the forbid, which we know. He has less than a year left, and they offered him an extension weeks ago, but he did turn it down. It's claimed the player still wants to leave and is pushing hard for a transfer to the Yorkshire club. This would be a boost for Daniel Farke's side in their pursuit of Ljubicic. This window will be Cologne's last opportunity to collect a reasonable fee, and that situation certainly favours Leeds, but they still have to make an extra effort to sign him. Bild state that if Daniel Farke's side were to make an improved offer, Keller could become weak. They make no mention of the fee needed for the Championship side to convince Cologne. Perhaps just a little extra can do the trick. This almost feels like the Kamara deal to me, to be honest. So I think that's where we're at. I think it potentially could get done, and you would hope if they've waited this long, they will be able to get it done. You know, I think. Love your channel, mate. Great job, thank you. Damn, Joe, you missed that movie reference. Sorry, yeah, it's first thing in the morning. Ljubicic would have been a good signing, but after all the outgoings, there's no hype for it after all. We still need an 8, though, right? He's a good replacement for Kamara, you would hope. Here we go. So you're a Yorkshire fan. No offence, but Leeds fans are the most delusional fans in York. So just like you all bragged last season, saying you will win the league, you have no players to create chances like last season, no top 6. Can you explain who you support, mate? Because I'll understand the hate for Leeds United then at that point. But we'll wait and see. Come back at the end of the season, bro, yeah? No, we're not linked to any, mate. We're not linked to any at all. We're not linked to any at all. Morning, Joe. Do you reckon the owners are aware of the fan outrage at this? Yeah, of course they are. They know the optics. We've got a decent squad. Just worry about their mentality yet. Need to get new blood brought in. No crazy shaky. Yeah. Well, I've told you why we still should get top 6, 100%. Smarty, I feel like I've been orphaned by my own club right now. Never felt this pissed off 2 games into the season. It's mad, isn't it? I think the maddest thing is 10 days ago, Smarty, on the 10th of August, before Portsmouth, we were all gassed. 10 days later, look at the state of it. It's really, really bad. Yeah, of course, that's all we've got. I've said to you at the start of the stream, hope. Yes, yeah, it's going to be wild. I think it could be an all-day thing, couldn't it? We shouldn't be top 6. Look how we've all been forced to... No, I have not. No, I haven't. I am explaining to people why it still would be top 6. People are saying, well, it's not top 6, we're done. Yes, we should be top 2, I agree with you, Luke. And if they don't get us the players, that's on them, and they'll be told so. Yeah, definitely. I don't think so, Sonny. There's nothing really anyone knows about Leeds United, so we'll be clutching at straws at this point, won't we? Yeah, we're not getting Jack Clark anyway. It's a goner, man. It's a goner. Ljubicic fills with massive hope, but we still need more. We are in the mud. Yeah. Joe writing an essay. Yeah. Can we get Billingham? No. Whoever's told you that, it's a wild take. A wild take. So people just say names. Philip Billing is a top quality player and a Premier League player and will be used. And, you know, it's game 1 in the Premier League. He will be used. He's a top player. Honestly, it's madness. Yes, they best do, 100%. This can only happen to Leeds United. I know it's bad. No, we're not getting Hamza Chowdhury, nor do we want him either. I'd take Clark for 10 to 15 tops, but that won't happen. I know, right? I know. The lack of real concrete link. I don't think it's concerning because they will... That's how they operate, right? That is how they operate. So, yeah. We won't hear. We won't hear. Them's the facts, you know. Them's the facts, unfortunately. We won't hear. Yeah. We've already seen with the 49ers how they operate, right? Like, they take time and, you know, they will keep things under wraps. So, yeah. I mean, I would probably look at his injury, Bob. And have a look at that. But Philip Billing will play games and would get into most lower-end Premier League sides, as has already been said in the thing. So, yeah, you've got no chance. Yeah, I've seen it. It's mad, isn't it? No, who said that? Nah. No. Buendia won't come. Wait until the end of the transfer can cost games, which at the end... Yeah, exactly. That's something we have to think about as well. Vobra and Nonto still to go. Very thin squad. 2 keepers on the bench. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. It is not looking good at all. But we will have to wait and see what happens. It's now being reported by Romano about the Johnny Rowe stuff, but he's just copying what John Percy Telegraph already told us. Nice. Don't know if I can relay that. I think I can. Internally, Leeds think Ljubicic is done. He's pushing really hard now to get to Leeds. There has also been a flight this morning. Ljubicic might be here on his way, folks. There has also been a flight this morning. Just 1 second. That wasn't on. And now on his way to the airport in Cologne. I don't know. Listen, I don't know about these flight tracker things, but my mate sent it me and said, basically, this wasn't on. Now it's on its way to the airport closest to Cologne. I don't know. Maybe you phone trackers, you flight trackers, get on it. Internally, Leeds think Ljubicic is done. He's pushing really hard now to get to Leeds. We'll have to wait and see. Clearly, he wants to move. Probably turn down deals and stuff, and will be on his way. But listen, I will go live throughout the day. If anything, it's a departure, not an arrival. So it's a departure from Cologne to Leeds. Yeah, that's fine. Or it's a departure from Leeds to Cologne. Either or. Yeah, I think Ljubicic could be a goer. He wants Leeds. He's refused the deal, etc. I am going to have to go, though, because my daughter's been a little dick. And I'm going to have to sort that shit out now. I will be live throughout the day. If anything happens, please do smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and, of course, hit that notification bell. This was just a quick shit update, as my mate Jack City would say. Make sure you check out the reaction to Rutter last night, and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace out, folks. Enjoy. Come on, Ljubicic. Come home.